I just grabbed my phone from the charger so I could film this video, and she's at 69%. I love that for her. We're about to get drunk, boys. Again, I promise I don't have a problem. So I tweeted while I was in Arizona, and I basically just said that I wasn't really sure what to do with YouTube anymore. Just felt really unmotivated, and I just wanted to enjoy what I was doing again because I wasn't. And somebody actually gave me this idea, and I think it's one of the best ideas I've ever received from another human. It was very specific. It was a good idea. They told me that I should just get drunk and do all the shit I normally do. So today I'm gonna get drunk and read your paranormal stories. I'm at bitches and I got some champagne. So we're gonna drink a bottle of champagne right now. It's 4 p.m. I tried to delay the video as long as I could, and the sun is gonna leave us in a second here, but I just thought it was pathetic if I got drunk at like noon. So yeah, it's 4:45. 4:44 to be specific, and I'm about to get drunk and regret everything. I accidentally got drunk last night while I was playing League. I was having a couple beers, just casually drinking beers, and at one point I was like, I'm fucking drunk. Yeah, we're gonna get drunk. That wasn't even the point of my story. I was gonna say I accidentally got drunk and then I woke up this morning and I felt like literal shit. And I was like, okay, cool. And I have to drink today, but I feel better now, so I'm ready to go. God, I can like smell it and it just smells like literal trash. I should stop buying the cheap shit, but I'm a cheap piece of shit, so it works. Oh my God, it's so nasty. I think I'm gonna sit here and drink for a little bit and probably start recording once I'm like feeling it. I didn't pick any stories out. I'm just gonna go through the email and just find some to read. I get a lot of really short, dumb ones, I'm gonna be honest, and we might venture into those. I usually ignore them because I'm like, this is pointless to read, but I feel like it might be kind of entertaining. I'll see you guys when I'm drunk. I feel like my neighbors just watch me and they see that I just like have a bottle of champagne every fucking night. Actually, okay, that's a lie. I don't have it every night. But I just feel like they see me at the worst times and is this zoomed in? No? What the fuck? Why did it look so close? I just feel like they see me drinking all the time and they totally think I have a problem. Like the same neighbor has been sitting out there while I'm drinking out of the bottle. I know, dude. Trust me, I fucking know. I haven't made much progress because it's so fucking gross, but we're just gonna get into this shit, shall we? Oh, I have not opened this email in a hot minute. Bitch, we got a lot. Oh, also, I accidentally, don't be mad. You know how you can like mark all as read? I totally did that. So I like read like 4,000 emails technically. And I was like, well, fuck. But honestly, I still have 500. So I'm like, I wasn't getting through those anyways, so it's okay. All right, we're just gonna go through and we're gonna click on these little bitches and we're just gonna hope for the best. Better be good stories. I'm good at this. Okay, what language was that? The lighting's gonna get really, really bad just because I am filming this a little bit later. Like the sun's gonna go down in a little bit. You're not gonna focus today, are you? You're just gonna be a little fucking cunt. Also, I haven't worn this shirt in a while. Okay, sorry. I get so distracted like so easily. Holy shit, this one's long. Okay, let's read this. This says can opener and coast house. My eye caught. Wait, the can opener caught my eye, so we're gonna read this one. They also referred to me as cjades. You guys can call me Courtney, that's totally fine. They said I have a couple paranormal stories I would like to share with you. They're not too terrifying, but then again, why not share? They don't have to be that spooky, I don't give a shit. This story happened to my mom and she never told me until I was about 13 or 14. When this happened, I was 2 or 3 at the time. It was a regular day, assuming around 12 p.m. My mom was cleaning the house, more specifically the kitchen. Now you could say our kitchen is small, meaning, well, not a lot of surface area to clean as such, but a lot of clutter to declutter. So off she went, cleaning the kitchen top to bottom spotless. Another thing to note is that when my mom cleans, she cleans. Wait, I do the same shit though, like I know what you mean by that. You could probably imagine that after a couple hours of cleaning, it could take it out of some people. Well, this worked up an appetite for her, so she decided it was time for lunch. My mom's a little bit obsessed with beans on toast. What the fuck? You know, Heinz beans, yeah, okay. Mama? I don't know about that one. Like any other bean can, it required a can opener to open it. We have different drawers that contain different kitchen utensils. I feel you. So she opens the last drawer expecting to find the can opener. Nope. No can opener. So she searches the other 3 drawers and to her dismay, there was no can opener to be found. Bum, bum, bum. The busy can opener. Mom's a little bit dramatic at times, and when she's hungry, it only makes it worse. So she became hysterical because she was hungry and couldn't find the can opener. I actually think I've cried before because I couldn't open up a can. I was trying to open up a can of like soup. I was fucking starving and I couldn't figure out how to use the handheld one because I'm just stupid when it comes to that. Like, I don't know, I just couldn't figure it out. And I was so hungry and I was so pissed off that I literally started crying. Because I'm pretty sure like I just had a bad day and then all I wanted was my soup and I couldn't open the soup and I was like, fuck, everything's going wrong today. And then I tried to stab it with a knife because I just like really, really wanted the soup. So I was gonna like poke a hole, just like pour the soup out of the little hole and it exploded all over my face. At this time, she realized she was getting herself worked up. So she went to her bedroom to cool down. This is where it gets freaky. It's freaky in the bedroom. She left the kitchen with nothing on the breakfast bar, not even a speck of dust. So after about 10 to 15 minutes, she went back to the kitchen, and what was there? The can opener, sitting smack bang right there in the middle of the breakfast bar. It was the only thing there. To make it worse, she was also home alone, and it scared the crap out of her. Heck, it would scare me too. Actually, yeah, I'd panic. We still live in this house, and after hearing that, I never really felt right when staying home alone. And this is Coast House. When I was around 5 years old, my family, mom and dad, bought a coast house that we would visit every so often throughout the year for holidays. It wasn't a massive house, but it was certainly enough for 3 people. I don't know why I got really quiet. I was like, certainly enough. Oh, I don't really want. During one of our stays, I think it was around Christmas time, there were wild bushfires happening that caused an alert to be sent out over the radios and news stations. At the time, since I was young, 7 or 8, I got scared of the potential hazard that could happen to our house at the coast. So stupidly, one night I said aloud, I would much rather have a ghost haunting this house rather than having bushfires burn it down. I say stupidly for reasons you will find out a bit later on. That night, when I said that, I had a nightmare. It was of the scream phase. Other words in my mind looked like a ghost. And it was wearing a black drape. I can't remember exactly what the dream was about, other than it was about a ghost, and from that night on, I was scared to sleep on my own for the rest of the time we would stay there. Now my nightmares, especially when I was younger, never, and I mean never, were about anything paranormal. They were usually about being chased or not being able to run from a monster other than a ghost, because it felt like I was moving through honey. Wait, oh my fucking god, I hate when that happens to me, or like I can't punch people in my dreams, or like when I do punch, it's like I just can't hit them. Like I can't hit them hard, but I can never run in my dreams. And it pisses me the fuck off. Once I awoke from that nightmare, I was panicked. I fell asleep in the lounge room, which I usually never do. I would usually sleep in my bedroom. I woke my dad asking him to sleep with me because I got scared. Like previously mentioned, I wasn't able to sleep by myself for the rest of the time we would stay there. Every time I oh my god. Every time I tried to, I felt like I was being watched, and I needed loud music to be playing in my ears so I could potentially hear, and I needed loud music to be playing in my ears so I couldn't potentially hear anything. It was some of the roughest nights I had. I would often stay up super late trying to fall asleep, but I was too scared to. I would also wake up in the middle of the night, which sucked because it would also result in me staying up for a while before eventually nodding back off. Before nodding back off of exhaustion. So when I was older, around 15, my mom, surprise, told me about something strange that would happen to her at the coast house. My mom would usually stay up late at night watching TV, as you do. We have a couch placed up against a half-length wall, so instead of the height being, this is gonna confuse the fuck out of me, okay, I got this. Instead of the height being the half wall, it was the length that was half. I have no fucking idea what that means. It was not a fully cut off room from the kitchen. Oh, I got you. So a little bit of the couch, enough for one person to sit there with their back being exposed. Okay, you're losing me. To sit there with their back exposed from the wall. I don't fucking know. As this happened, however, she would feel like she was being watched, more specifically from behind her. My mom would also feel uneasy when she was there alone, enough so that she would walk to her mother's house about 5 or 6 houses up the road. So during the time in which I could not sleep alone, I would migrate to my parents' bedroom and sleep on a mattress that was on the floor at the end of their bed, or next to their bed. Until I was older, yet again, my mom told me that she would feel somebody running their hand against her toes and feet in the middle of the night. Ew. From that night on, she would keep her toes under the covers. That's nasty. A little fetishy ghost. Now, what I'm about to tell you scares me. I never really thought about it much until now. We have 2 bedrooms in the house, as you would imagine. One for me and one for my parents. One day, I was in my bedroom, and behind the door, I closed the door because who keeps their door open? Actually, I do. 24/7. Everybody thinks it's so fucking weird. Oh my god, the lighting is completely gone. I don't give a shit. My bedroom door is always open because I live by myself. I don't know. I never close my bathroom door either. I poop with the door open because I can do that. Also, my fucking side table's too long, so I can't even close my bedroom door all the way if I wanted to. So, whatever. I'm not a psychopath. Anyways, behind the door is what looked like trickles of blood on the wall. I was confused at the time, and I didn't inform my parents about it because I assumed that I accidentally did it and I thought I would get in trouble. But there was no possible way for me to accidentally draw on the walls, and it looked like it was dripping. What the fuck? So my mom finally informed me that the previous owner of the house was an old guy who died in the house. To my understanding, this old dude was the one causing us to feel like this. My mom also told me that apparently he didn't like kids. I was 13 at the time. And she said, I also have a question for you. I got an answer, little bitch. Have you ever had the feeling where you're in bed trying to sleep and all of a sudden you feel something sit down on the corner or the side of the bed, and there's nothing there? And it actually happens to me all the time. Okay, I have a little story for you guys. I didn't want to talk about this because it was right after like we buried the Ouija board and stuff, and I wanted everything to be over, and honestly nothing has happened since this. Is like literally the only thing that happened. Sorry if I'm slurring my words, I can't help it. But literally the day of, I was going to sleep, and it was when Kayla was staying with me, but I have a really bad back, so I can't really sleep in a bed with somebody for too many days in a row because I need to move and like spread out my back. And so I was sleeping on an air mattress in my living room and she was sleeping in my bed. I literally felt somebody like It wasn't even somebody sat down. It literally felt like somebody like ran their hand along my legs. And I was so freaked out because I was like, you have to be fucking joking. Like I was like, this isn't over. Like all this shit's gonna keep happening. It was so bad. But then nothing happened after that. But yes, I've had that feeling before all the time. And sometimes I do feel like maybe it's my imagination, like I'm being a little bit crazy. But at the same time, I believe in the paranormal, so it's a fucking ghost. Okay, oh my god, that took me like fucking 20 minutes to read. Holy shit. Okay, this is from fucking Devin, and it says, I caught some creepy shit on camera, LOL. I don't know why that's funny, but we're gonna see, I guess. Hi, Queen. I actually caught a super creepy video while at an antique store. So in my city, there's a strip of antique stores, and there's this one that's super creepy. It has like 3 stories of weird and super random shit. There's something like that here too, like in Denton. And I love going there because it's so fucking cool. Like there's so much random shit. It's fantastic. I bought Monopoly once. Not like Monopoly, but like a really old Monopoly. I don't know why I did. Also bought a t-shirt that said Cougar Nation. I thought it was funny. Anyways, I was with my dad and brother and we were on the bottom level. This antique store is pretty much never busy and there's never people around because it's huge. There's this random corner where there's a long hallway that leads to a bathroom on one side and a closet on the other. It's a really big hallway and there's a giant boat model type thing on the side. My brother was looking at it and I noticed this rug hanging on the wall. There was a newspaper clipping attached to a loose string and it was swinging around. There was no breeze because it's a super old building and the walls are concrete. I haven't taken a breath in like 20 minutes. There was no breeze because it's a super old building and the walls are concrete in that area, so there was no way there was airflow. So we walked away and it completely stopped. We walked around the store, then my dad had to go to the bathroom, so we walked back over to where this rug was and the paper was swinging again. It was so weird. This video is kind of long, but in the video I back up and it stops. Then coming closer, it like levitates. It's so fucking creepy. We're gonna watch this shit together. My dad puts his hand around it at the end and it's just so weird, looking like not natural. The paper says the rug is from 1851. Thanks for reading it. All right, let's watch this shit together. Let's go over so we can put it right here. Ew, 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 ew. Oh my god, wait, what the fuck? I thought it was gonna be like, you know.
It just starts swinging harder and harder. Oh. Okay, now it's all back up. Now start backing up. No, it's moving harder now. Now start backing up.
Oh my fucking god. You had to be joking. It literally fucking stops too. Holy shit. That actually is really weird. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna be a bit skeptical and I was gonna be like, you're fucking stupid, but oh my god. People think I'm stupid though for my blind shit, so I get it. All right, on to the next one, ladies and germs. I don't know how to fix the lighting, and I don't feel like getting my actual lighting, so she's gonna be orange. I honestly don't give a shit. Let's do, might just do one more, or maybe 2 more. Well, my camera's not recording. Okay, this one is from Kaylee, and it says, the little girl in the red dress. True story, with a picture, bitch. First of all, me and my best friend Darby are huge fans of you. I'm actually watching your videos while writing this. Well, hey bitch, what the fuck is up? What's up, Darby? Love you, cunt. I don't know why I have to use words like that when I'm trying to actually be nice to people. My family on my grandfather's side lives somewhere called the Knobs. This is a very country setting that's in between mountains in East Tennessee. Anyways, my family's always told a story about the little girl in the red dress. A little backstory for you. There's an abandoned house near my grandfather's house and great aunt's house. They're neighbors along with my great aunt's son. There has been an old story passed on that a woman buried her child alive in a suitcase at that house. This house is directly behind a bridge that will be important later on. My great grandmother lived in the house that my great aunt's son currently lives in. That took me like 20 minutes to get out. I never got to meet her as she passed away before I was born, but my mom always spoke as that she was in her right mind. She would speak of a little girl in a red dress. For example, she would say, don't sit there, the little girl in the red dress is sitting there, or the little girl in the red dress is playing outside. Anyways, the bridge that's in front of the abandoned house has always been a place that people have spotted the little girl. Oh shit, like multiple people. No, I thought this was like your grandma. And just grandma only, but like everybody knows a little bitch. About 8 to 10 years ago, they did construction to the old bridge and it seemed to upset the little girl. A paranormal team investigated, and I never saw the footage, but a family friend did. And he said he saw a little girl dangling her feet as she was sitting on the side of the bridge. Oh, fuck that shit, honestly. Holy shit. Why is it so orange? It's not even like dark outside. I don't want to move though. I'm comfy. Whatever. My grandparents take care of a little girl named Haley. She was around 6 at the time. Haley had stolen my uncle's phone, and when she was snapping photos with it, and snapped the photo I attached. My uncle sent this to me saying it was true, but I'm always hesitant. The photo looks very dark, but if you brighten your screen, you can see the little girl. Fuck, okay, wait, we gotta look for this shit. You are shitting me. Oh, I'm gonna put that shit right there. What the actual fuck? Not sure if this is related to the little girl, but my papa always told me this story about his father that was walking home from school and walked over to the bridge and saw a shadow in front of him that didn't follow with his movement. He would move to the left and it would follow, then do the same thing to the right as well. He kicked at it and then it ran. I've told these stories so many times in my life, but never had this many chills. Oh my god. Thank you for all the stories. Me and Darb love you. I love you too, guys. Thank you for the fucking story. Oh my god. Okay, the pictures and the videos, that's what really gets me going, y'all. I just am like, what the fuck? Okay, let's do one more because that was like really short. Okay, what the fuck? This is from Cadence, and this one says, the girl that's in my bathroom. All right. Also, I turned another light on because I thought it would help. Hi, my name's Cadence with a K, not a C. I wanted to send this story to you because I think you would like it. When I was 4 years old, we moved into a double-wide trailer, and my mom and sister said I would sit by the bathroom door and laugh or stare at it. As I got older, I wouldn't go to the bathroom door anymore, but my room is right next to the bathroom, so instead I heard noises. And when I was older, I asked my sister, and she said there was a man who had killed a woman in our bathroom. Abuse her like crazy and stuff like that. 0 to 100. I have a mirror up against the wall that's like connected to the bathroom, and oftentimes at 3 a.m., the devil's hour, it will shake incredibly fast and very harsh. I never tell my mom about it because I'm not sure if she believes in the paranormal. But one summer ago, I was sitting in the living room with my sister and we heard a boom in her room. Something had fallen and we didn't think much of it until we heard a woman scream. Okay, this is like the first like spooky one. We ran outside and sat there for about 5 minutes. Then I wanted to walk back inside, so I did, and it was spooky. Because her bedroom door that was once closed was shaking as bad as my mirror does at 3 a.m. I was kind of scared, but it said I wanted to see what was going on behind the door, so I pushed it open and nothing had fallen. Oh! As I'm telling this, my dog is sitting at the bathroom door barking. I'm scared, but I have to tell you this last part. Okay, fuck you, bitch. She fucking... Okay, you did this on... I got a phone call and I got so nervous. She said, then we have our Christmas decor up, or it'll be moved places nor me and my sister or mom can reach. And then she left me all red, pretty much. That's how I feel right now. She literally cut it off on purpose. You're a fucking bitch. I hate you. I love how she was like, I have to tell you this last part. And then she's like, just kidding. Psych, bitch. Fuck you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I only got through like half the bottle, but I probably should save it for another time. So I guess we'll have to do another drunk video very soon. But I love you guys, and I know I say this all the time, or I guess I used to say it more so, you know, before when I would actually upload, but I do stream almost every single day, and I know a lot of you don't like give a shit about video games, but if y'all want to come hang out with me, we have an amazing chat. You can meet a lot of new people. Everybody's really close and really fun to talk to, and I'm there, so like whatever is okay. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. I gotta go sober up. Okay, bye fuckers. God, Harry is so beautiful. Like this. You're joking. He's like a literal god. It makes me want to die, and I want to keep drinking because I'm already drunk. You know when you get drunk and you just like want to keep drinking? That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, well, I might as well finish the bottle. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm gonna go probably play League. See ya.